Welcome back to Let's Play Y2K. Last time we read a lot of forum posts about people who believe in the metaphysical. What a weird day. We won. A brief detour to see a sick friend? That was a weird dream.
So, is this what a college graduate does? Spend hundreds of thousands of his mother's hard-earned money to lounge around all day? It's already 2 p.m. Don't you think you should be getting out of bed?
Just, can you keep it down, please? I had a rough night. Can't get that video out of my head.
Alex, can I ask you a serious question?
Do you have to? It's too early for serious questions.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your mommy. I don't let you get away with letting things slide.
Okay, fine. What is it then?
Why didn't you go back and look for her after she vanished from the elevator? Why did you run straight home?
If you had seen her being pulled out of the elevator, you'd have known she was gone for good, too. And besides, it's...
You're forgetting that I was there. I saw it too, and I get it. You're scared, right? So you ran home. I understand, but maybe when you've mustered up some courage, you can put on your big boy pants and see if you can find her.
Yeah, maybe.
Now get yourself out of bed. Take a shower. You smell terrible.
I knew he was right. I couldn't let myself live with the guilt of not going back to look for her. Why did I run away? Why did I just stand there and let her get pulled into what? What exactly had she been pulled into? Just the thought of going back to the factory made my stomach tighten. But if I didn't go back, I knew I'd never be able to live with myself. You think there was a part of me that didn't believe what my eyes had seen? That I was missing something? Some vital piece of information that slipped my mind. The whole thing could be explained logically.
Okay, so let's review. You met a girl in an old factory, and she vanishes within an hour of you meeting her. Now, with a new sense of bravery, you're running off to the last location you saw her to try and track her down.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me. I like this Alex with a sense of purpose. Now, if only you could get out of bed before 2 p.m.
Refilled. Oh, that's the storage box. I was kind of hoping I could get the Lucky Rabbit's foot back.
I've had this song stuck in my head. It just won't go away. Did you ever get that? I think they call it an earworm or whatever. But this isn't really the catchy kind of song. This is that sort of thing. It's pretty good, but some of the lyrics are a bit weird. How do they go again?
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry.
Another day, another weird phone call. Let's check on ism. This elevator girl has a new post. Oh, this is a new thread. Sammy Pack, 21, missing and a thief. She stole my heart. Insert missing woman poster. Interestingly enough, I saw this missing persons ad this morning. I scanned it in. Sorry for the potato quality. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure you mofos will surely do so, but is this not the Asian girl from the elevator video? They all look the same. Jesus Christ. This can't be certain. Fucking... Again, this is 4chan. Same glasses, same hair. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's her. So now we know her age, her weight, any other details? Where was this printed? Where did you find it? Seriously, don't just post this without the backstory. My bad. We have a newspaper in my town, the Frankview Daily Journal, and they were inserted into all the papers. Basically, that's the entire story. I woke up, went to work at the 777, opened up the paper, and this beauty fell out. I overcame my social awkwardness and called the number. This is what I found out. She was an intern or some low-level employee at a Korean news network. She recently relocated to Easton to work there. She English is great, but she wasn't born here. She went to an international school of some sort and moved to the US of A in 1992. She's been missing since April 4th. As far as I can tell through the thick accent of the guy who answered the phone, she at her second day of work when she disappeared. I asked him about the video and he didn't know anything about it. I think I might just not read Dimmed Morning's posts. So let's get this straight. She goes to work and vanished. That's it. Does anyone know if she got to work? Is she out on an errand? Come the fuck on, Bear's Necessity. There has to be more to the story than that. I AOL'd her name, and all I could find is the Onism posts. Call the number yourself if you don't believe me, asshole. Well, Zate Mallet has obviously bitched out and now called them. And not called them, but I did. What Bear says seems to be pretty on point. She left for work, got to work, and somewhere in the middle of the day, people realized she wasn't at her desk. They figured she left during lunch and never came back. When you hear her speak Korean, feel like giving her work a call? Apparently she worked for KNN. It literally stands for Korean News Network. Creative, right? I'm gonna ask this kid at school to see if he'll do it. I'm pretty sure he's Korean, but he's kind of awkward. Let us know what happens. Any update on this? No go. He said no. Anyone else? I'm new to Onism, and I'm pretty surprised by some of the stuff on here. A friend of mine asked me to look at this and see if I could help. I called KNN and no one would talk to me. They said if I had any information about Semi-Pack to call the hotline that her uncle set up. So I called him and found out a little more about her. Apparently she is a huge dog lover. She has a dog named Ernst. Anyway, her position at the KNN was basically clerical. Paperwork, photocopies, crap like that. Apparently her mom was really ill. So let's take this from the beginning. Semi-Pack gets a job at KNN in Easton and works there for 2 days. Somewhere on her second day, she disappears and people think she quit on her lunch break or something. That, and she has a dog named Ernst. Yeah, great. Mystery solved, Onism. We did it. We need to find a way to get people at KNN to tell us what they saw that day. Did anyone eat lunch with her? Is there a log of who comes in and out of the building? Clearly, there has to be some sort of details as to where that elevator video is filmed. First things first, does anyone know how many floors the KNN building is? Is it possible it was filmed there? Since we know for a fact she made it to work on April 4th, my money is on the video being filmed there. Imperfect Picket, any chance you can call them again and ask how many floors their building has? Or even if it has an elevator? Imperfect Picket? Bueller. Bueller, etc. Typical autism users, makes a compelling post and then disappears. I called KNN myself. No one wanted to talk to me, so I looked up the address and found there's a toy store across from KNN. I called the toy store and they said that KNN is only bi-level, so it leaves me wondering if they'd have an elevator at all. Bear's Necessity makes an interesting point about whether or not there's an elevator or not in a bi-level building. The answer, of course, is yes. You can't run an S-Class corporation in the US and not have wheelchair-accessible floors, so even if the video wasn't taken at KNN, they likely do have an elevator because of the Americans with Disabilities Act or whatever. Lastly, look closely at the video. There's clearly more than 2 floor options. If it was at KNN, there would only be a first and second floor button, maybe a B one. But there are at least 6 floor buttons in this video, so I think we can rule the KNN building out at the filming location for the video. Great points. Okay, so if it's not the KNN building, are there any other locations within walking or taxi that she could be in? Wish we knew what time she left the KNN building. The timestamp on the video is nonsensical, so that doesn't even help us. No idea what that's counting. Seconds? Days? Years? Why are there so many digits? I am the elevator girl, Semi-Pack. Mother's name is, I'm not good. I don't know how to pronounce, this, so I'm going to stumble over this. Maybe. My mother's name is Kyung Soo, and she's mentally handicapped. She suffers from bipolar 1 disorder, shows signs of being schizophrenic, and has been very difficult to live with. When I was born, my father worked his hardest to give me a normal life, even without a normal mom. When I was 6, he left us because it was too much for him. I had a younger brother, but he died in his crib. After that, Mom went even further off the deep end. Eventually, my uncle insisted that we put her in a home. Doing so was the hardest thing I ever did. I took a job at the KNN after my friend Songchui... Songchui? Sangchui? Sangchui? I don't know the pronunciation rules. Recommended me for an entry-level position. I took it and I got a small apartment in Easton. After one day there, I felt something growing inside of me that I'd been worried about. Voices bouncing around inside my head like ping-pong balls. I left work and returned to my apartment. My roommate was angry at me because apparently I had put 9-volt batteries into his soup that morning. We got into a huge fight. It was so loud between our yelling and the sound of the voices in my head. I got back into the elevator. I do not want to be found. Please stop looking for me. Semi-Hupin. With a Y. Pronunciation of Semi-Pack. So, does anyone know how the hell you say Elevator Girl's name? Pack kind of sounds like Park, but the K gets really quiet, I think. I went to high school with a Pox. She said it like Park. Semi's probably supposed to be said like Semi. Probably why she goes by Sammy. A lot of people with weird foreign names usually try to make them sound... Jesus Christ, imperfect ticket. 4chan. Basically. No further emails. The fact that it's from Axe Studios is odd. Well, Superb Pudding claims to be Semi. And if so, she's like... fine. That was a burger. Oh, they're separate things. Okay. Dialogue's gonna be the same. Okay. That's still in development.
Alex? You grew a beard!
We've seen this guy before.
As the young man got closer, my bewilderment grew. His name was Michael. He was a good kid, a bit younger than me, and usually worth a laugh or two. My hand covered my eyes to block the sunlight to see him better. I thought back to the last time I had seen him. For some reason, I couldn't place any memories of him since before high school. But I knew I must have seen him since then. College makes you into a man.
Makes you into something.
What have you been up to?
Just took the SATs. That's about it.
Sounds intense. How do you think you did?
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But then I realized how uncomfortable it was to sit at the edge of my seat, so I sat normally.
What?
Just a little joke. Anyway, you look good. Well, maybe a few pounds heavier. Guessing you didn't major in exercise science.
Har har, very funny. Liberal arts.
Great. What do you do with that? Have any fun plans for the summer?
Nothing really. Just got back yesterday. I already spent the day chasing a cat and exploring that old factory by the water tower.
Oh wow, that sounds awesome! Hey, have you ever heard of urban exploration? There's this great website called www.onism1999.com. I think you'd really get a kick out of it. These guys break into old buildings and take photos. Usually the places they explore have some sort of urban legend behind them or a ghost story. Most of the stuff is legit and pretty damn creepy.
Did you say Onism 1999? Someone sent me a video from there yesterday. What else do you know about that site?
It's like a conspiracy theory support group. People from all over the world post about political conspiracies, local myths, stuff like that. You don't look so good, dude. Everything okay?
It's something from that page. It's been screwing with my brain.
What exactly did you see on there that has you so freaked out?
I don't know if you saw it or not. It was the one with the girl in the elevator, the one who gets lifted off the ground.
That was supposed to be filmed locally. I couldn't bring myself to watch it, but all those sick bastards made the gif of her being thrown around like a rag doll. That poor girl. After that went up, everyone on the forum started acting strange, like a sort of darkness had come over the website. It was the first time something like that had been posted that people weren't immediately calling a fake. Something about the look of horror in her face. There's a sick part of people that want it to be real, you know?
Yeah. Michael, when I first got to town and I saw that, there was part of me that wanted to tell Michael everything. To get it all out in the open. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. There was something that felt personal, almost intimate about my meeting with Sammy. Like, in that moment of her disappearance, we were linked. It was from my eyes only. Her memory was from my thoughts only. But I needed to talk to someone about the situation, so I proceeded with caution. I went all over that factory yesterday, and I swear the elevator in there was the same one as in the video. I know that sounds weird, but I really think that video was filmed there.
Really? Okay, let's check it out then.
What? Really? You want to go?
Yeah, why not? Do you mind if we run to the camera shop in Frankton really quick? I was getting my camera repaired. If we go in, I'm gonna want to take pictures. Photos would be like gold on Onism.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go quick.
That building isn't going anywhere anyway. Besides, the whole thing is probably a hoax. I checked the paper this morning and there wasn't a mention of a missing Frankton girl.
Yeah, okay. Let's just not let anyone
But
beat
the
us to the
post
punch.
said she was in Easton. Michael has joined your party. Let me make sure. Yep, recording is fine. Let me make triple sure. Yep, recording is fine. Let's see. Brown paper bag for the head. Eye holes you cut into it don't quite line up with your eyes. Oh, so you're Joker Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Might as well give you the cat tail. I'm not reducing your agility. Yeah, disposable camera. see, your starting Carta is the Seamstress. Let's see, 4 HP, 50 speed. Life doubled when in hand, regenerate a small amount of life every turn. Okay, so it's basically the heart. Like, a better the heart. Only restore life of all allies on use. Oh, I have a spare heart. So yeah, put that in front because I want to keep the... Oh, whatever. It's the same to keep it in either slot.
No way! They opened up an arcade in Frankton? That's awesome! Wow!
How long has this been here?
They opened it about 3 weeks ago. I still haven't gone in. I've been waiting until they fixed my camera so I could get some great photos of the place. I hear they have a bunch of import games.
Import games? From where?
Japan, mostly.
Aren't, like, all games made in Japan?
Well, at least the good ones are. Although there are some good RTSs on PC I've been playing lately, and I'm pretty sure those are made in the US.
Yeah? I never got into those kind of games myself. Always been more of an RPG guy.
RPG games are seriously the best! Chrono Trigger, Lufia 2, Secret of Mana? Those games are like the holy grail of my youth!
Lufia mentioned.
I seriously don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for them.
Ever played Two Brothers? That's a sort of ARPG, although its focus really isn't on combat.
Two Brothers? Nope. That's a terrible name for a game, though. Sounds like a diner or a pizza place. Those guys really should work on their naming conventions.
Yeah, what were they thinking?
Anyway, let's hit up the arcade really quick after we get your camera, and then head over to the factory. I just want to step in to smell that combination of grease and BO.
Yeah, let's do that then. Really? Grease and BO, dude?
This is 1999. What do you mean? When did Lufia 2 come out? Because that was a mid-90s game, right? Yeah, that was 1995. 96 in America. Away! Away! Valid. I mean, yes, it does. So this is where I can buy armor. No comment. Let's see, I can buy more healing items here. There's an ATM, but we get money directly from battle, not from our dad depositing it into our account. The perpetual struggle. healing items. Good luck with that. There's no bank in Frankton. Eh. What's the street where? Oh. Oh, there is a bank. And that sucks for Cheryl. Let's see. More bandages and more smoke bombs. I can sell stuff here. On broker, not a bank. Valid complaint. Okay, that is a cute detail, stepping out of the way. If these are parodies of actual band and album arts, I don't recognize any of them other than the obvious one. I don't even get that reference. That last scene date was different in the intro. Found that a 99-cent bit. It sucks. I already have the best thing that I can get for bullets. How did it... You pull down on the lever, dude. So you only sell at night. Okay, Romeo. I see. I don't understand, but I see. Dang. Well, someone tried very recently. Receive an X87 digital camera. +1 strength, -1 agility. Oh, speed and agility are different things. Okay, well, nuts to that then. Seems like shops only sell equipment that you can have at that point, naturally. Maybe that means there's an accessory store where I can get that luck accessory again. So we wanted to go to the arcade after the factory? No, after the store. That's just Mario 3.
Yes! This place is the bomb! Wow! This is a lot better than I expected! There's so many beat arcades around.
Does that girl live in Frankton? I don't think I've ever seen her before.
I don't know. She's ancient anyway. What do you think she is, 26?
Hey now, that's really not that much older than me, dude.
Whatever. You're ancient too.
Let's come back here later. We should get to the factory.
$1. It won't matter. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, to the factory. Apartment building, hotel thing. Okay, it's very funny that you can't, like, run faster than the camera. There are enemies here now. So yeah, Michael is a tank. Photo shoot. Does do 1.2 times damage to the enemy party.
Wait for me.
I don't remember if there's a finite amount of experience in this game. is why I'm fighting everything. I think once you get to the very end of the game, you can technically grind, but... Yeah, just finish that one.
Bleed for me. Blood, it's delicious.
I mentioned it before, this is my favorite battle theme in the game. Toby Fox actually did a battle theme for the game, but I genuinely don't know if it's still in the game. Well, there's nothing out here.
What's that smell? Is that roses? Are you okay, dude? Are you okay, dude?
Let's go ahead and save. Wow, that was 40 minutes. Just dicking around town. I'll, oops. Next time on Y2K, I guess we're gonna investigate the factory hotel again. See you guys then.